Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.
It's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip-hop legend and superstar BG tells the real reason he won't sign with Cash Money Records. Now, as we all know, BG was a staple with Cash Money Records in the mid to late 90s. I mean, that's where all of his major hits came from. We're talking about his main albums, the It's All On You Volume 1 and 2, the Chopper City in the Ghetto, the Checkmate. All of those albums were on Cash Money, and he was a pillar of Cash Money Records. Well, we all know he ended up leaving Cash Money Records in about 2000, 2001 over some money disputes with Birdman, and kind of went and did his own thing independently. Well, we all know BG got in trouble over some gun charges, got himself arrested, and he was sitting down for 12 and a half years. Recently just got out of jail, not this September, but the past September of 2023, he got out of jail. And a lot of folks speculated that he was going right back to Cash Money Records. Birdman was there to get him when he got out of jail, took him shopping, put the Cash Money chain on him, but BG has yet to sign with Cash Money Records, which surprises a lot of people. Well, let's take a look at this clip as BG tells he's going to be independent, he's going to do it on his own, and he's going to run the bag up by himself. Let's tune in.
I'm betting on myself this time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, I wanted that creative control. I wanted to be independent. Like, I wanted to eat more on the back end. You know what I mean? Because, when you be taking all that money up front, you know what I'm saying?
You still owe so much on the back.
Exactly. You liable to never see a check,
Now, what he's talking about is these record companies, they'll give you $1 million, $2 million up front. Hey, here's some money. Go ahead and make us that album. Then you got to pay for studio time out of that. You got to pay for features out of that. You got to pay for the producers who make the beats out of that. So all of this comes out of your budget. Then you end up making what? $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 out of the deal, and then you don't get nothing else. But the record label, they own all the masters, they own whatever you want to put out. So I understand where BG's coming from. Let's tune back in.
Take less up front and really invest in myself, you know what I'm saying? And just have the distribution. So yeah, I mean, what worked for me might not work for him, or what worked for him might not work for him. So it depends on your situation, you know what I mean? Like, you.
All right, so there we have it. So BG says it's all about the person. Some people need to be independent. Some people want to be on a major label. Like Joel Santana's one that said he's not an independent rapper. He said he was one that felt like he needed to be on a Def Jam to have that, monster machine, pushing his albums out and promoting his albums and things like that. So he said he's not an independent artist. So I can respect that. There's a lot of folks on the flip side that make a lot of money doing the independent thing because like BG was saying, you can do things your own way. You have all creative control. You get the masters. You don't have to, you don't get this upfront money that you got to pay back. So shout out to BG. Hey, it looks like he's got a clear vision for his career. Nation, what do you think about BG's comments on going back to Cash Money or not going back to Cash Money? What do you think about him being independent, or do you think he should sign with Cash Money Records? Nation, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Hey.
O'Shea and I have been kicking it strong for a minute now. O'Shea doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. O'Shea is a professional model.
Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.